got some. Hold on. We gonna talk about this right here. So did do Shedeur still have bragging rights in the prime in the Sanders household? He got 4.6 bill. Prime got 4.4. Do we still have bragging rights, or this he lost his battle?
No, he lost that battle, man. Because back then, when Prime was the fifth pick in the NFL draft, the money was different than what it is today. So
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah, that's crazy. That's great.
no.
$4 million back in the
That's
day,
crazy. That's
you could live the rest of
crazy.
your life off $4 million. If you'd lived modestly back in the day, like you stayed in a regular neighborhood, you could have lived the rest of your life off them $4 million. If
But
you just put
Tiger,
that
can,
money up and invested
re-
it, and now
remember
$4
Prime.
million, man, for these
Remember
kind of cats, they can barely buy a house.
Tiger. Remember Prime was already a professional baseball player before that 4.4. So he already had bread going into the situation.
Well, I said that again. You broke up on my end.
I said, remember, Prime was a professional baseball player before he even got that 4.4 million. So he
Yeah,
already came into the situation with money. It wasn't like he, you know, was banking on the 4.4. He already had money.
and see, that's the one thing that a lot of people don't understand about Coach Prime. Why he was able to make the DBs money go up, because the DBs wasn't getting paid that much then. But in order to make Coach Prime stop playing baseball and play football full time, they had to give him a contract that made sense. And y'all all know a baseball player on the bench get paid more than the football player that started. So they had to figure that thing out and really pay Prime more money than what they normally would play a safety or a cornerback, any kind of DB back in them days. So that's how he did it. Not because he ran that 4.2, because he had that baseball money and they had to outbid the major leagues to get him as a full-time player.
Hmm.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
man,
Yeah.
Coach Prime still got the title, man. But just based off the economic advantage. Yo, in '89, bruh, gas was like 97 cents, bruh.
Good God Almighty.
Hey,
Good
it was cheaper
God
than
Almighty.
it was cheaper than that, bro. Because I remember I was driving in the 90s, and I remember when I went to the gas station, I was looking at the pump and it had like 87 and 93,
Yeah,
and
bruh.
it was lined up with them. Like it was almost the same amount as what was showing on the octane. I remember that.
That's what
So
I'm
think
telling
about it.
you.
I was like 90, 94 then. So in the 80s, man, I jumped probably 50 cents.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So he's spending 50 cent, you know what I'm saying, a gallon. Now, what gas like what 327? Come on, so 4.4, 4.4 in them time where the average price of something was, a dollar, maybe
Look,
two at the max.
and the
Come
kind of
on,
cars
man.
Shedeur got, see the kind of cars Shedeur got, he paying there $4. He got to put the premium in his car.
Man, should do it. Hey, I'm
No,
trying to tell you,
Shador.
man.
Shador ain't putting nothing in his car. Tiger Shador drive an electric car.
Yeah, that's one of his cars. Just hey, Shedeur about to get it right here. Pull up at the Brown Stadium right here. He might look this if he modest, but he might jump the line with the starting lineup. He might be pulling up with this right here real fast. So